Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In the previous episodes we have created this contact form using Livewire. We were able to save data into our database using Livewire and we were able to validate the data before we save it using Livewire. Today I would like to take it one step further. I would like to receive an email notification if somebody tried to contact me on my website using this form. Okay, so that's what we're going to build today. Just basically a simple email notification for ourselves if somebody fills out this form. Okay, so let's get into it. Right, first of all, we need to test our email sending function. And we will using a service called mailtrap. Okay, so this is the mailtrap homepage. And I already have an account, so I just simply log in. But if you don't have an account, just sign up. It's going to be free, so you don't have to pay for them using their service. Okay, so I just log in. Right, if you have created an account, you need to create a new project, then add inbox. So you should see something similar to this one. And if you click on your newly created inbox, you will see your credentials here. Just go down to PHP Laravel, because that's what we're using, and copy all this code. And let's jump back to VS Code and scroll a bit down to .env file. And scroll down to this mail section. Select all of them and paste everything from mailtrap website. So you get your username, password, and the host for this SMTP server. So now we are able to test our email sending functions. Mailtrap will catch our emails. Okay, so my server is running, as you can see, and here is the Livewire component we have just created in previous episodes. So we are inside the app folder, Livewire, and contact form.php file. And here is where we save our messages from our website. So we have the name, email, and message. Name, email, and message. And after we saved the message and just before we emptying out the fields, we would like to send an email message to ourselves so we get notified if someone tried to contact us. In order to do that, let's open one more terminal window. And let's create a mailable class in our Laravel application. So we need to use the command php artisan make mail and the mailable class name. I suggest you to name it different from your Livewire component. So php artisan make mail, and let's call it right. So as you can see, we have created our mail class, which is inside the app folder and mail folder, and we have this contact from website.php. Okay, so basically we are using this class to send email. Let's go back to the contact form.php, which is our Livewire component basically. And just after we save the message and just before we emptying our fields out, let's use mail. Right, so we need to specify where we want to send the email to. And in this case, we want to send the email all the time to ourselves because we want to get the notification that someone tries to contact us. So in this case, we don't use any variable because we could use any variable to specify the email address. But now I will hard code it because I want to receive the message. I want to receive the email. Okay, so we need to specify the to. And we want to send an email. And what email we would like to send? We would like to send the newly created email, which is inside the mail folder. So we want to use this contact from website.php. So we want to send a new email. Website. So we want to use this email class. And of course, we would like to send our data into this email so we can display the message and display the name who sent the message on our website. So we can pass in variables into this email as well. So we want to use this email, this name, sorry, and this email, and this message as well. We would like to use that message as well. Okay, so that's it. And before we going forward, we need to import the mail class and the contact from website class as well into this Livewire component. So right click, import class. As you can see, use eliminate support fastest mail, that's correct. And we want to import this class as well. Right, so we have both of them. So we are able to use the mail and the contact from website class now in our application. Okay, so let's jump to the contact from website. We need to receive these variables inside this class. So first we need to specify these variables inside the construct in the same order we have just sent. So name, email, and message. Let's just do that. Name, and the second email, and the third is message. Right. Also, we need to assign them here. This name, and I will do it 2 more times. Oops. Okay, so we need email, and the message as well. Right, and also we need to make them a protected property, so we will be able to use inside our email template. So protected name, email, and protected message. Right, and here is where we send basically our email, and we are sending a email template which is not exist yet. So let's just delete this view. Okay, so our view will be inside emails. And this will be contact from a website. Or you can name it whatever you want, contact from website. So we need to create this view basically. First we need to create an emails folder, and then we need to create this PHP file. So this will be our template, what we're actually sending out. Okay, so let's go to resources folder and views, and let's create a new folder here, emails. That's done. And now let's create a new file called contact from website. You can name it whatever you want. Just make sure the name is matching with this .php. Actually, sorry, it's going to be a blade file because we can use the blade template inside our email. So blade.php, and I have a typo here, blade.php, enter, and we are creating a new HTML here. And page 1, new email arrived, okay. So let's just test this out. We don't send any further data. Of course, we would like to specify who is the sender. So where is the email coming from? Of course, it's coming from the website, but we want to send the user email address to ourselves. So this from, and we will use this email. This will be the user's email address. And don't forget, okay. Let's just test this out. Hit refresh and okay, the email will be Roberto. Doesn't really matter. Hit send, and our fields are get emptied out, so our code looks okay so far. Let's go to the mailtrap, and we have a contact from website. And the from is norbertotest.com as we expected, and the to is our email address. So it's gonna be, of course, your email address. And we have the h1 tag, new email arrived. Okay, so this h1 tag coming from the view, basically inside the views folder, emails and contact from website.play.php. And this is the from, which is coming from the Livewire component. We just pass into this email, we received that email, we assign it, and we can use it here. Of course, we can give a different subject to this email. So your subject, if we test our email out again, send. Here you go. So as you can see, the subject has changed. Your subject now, of course, the from email changed again because I gave a different email address at this time. But of course, the to is remain the same. Now let's display our message inside our email. In order to do that, we need to pass in the variable into this blade template, so we can use it here. So let's just do that. After the view, we using an arrow again, and it will be with, and it's gonna be an array at this time because I want to send the name of the user, and make sure it's you are using different variable names. So down here I will use username, and the username will be this name, and the message, let's just do user message. And we will pass in our message into our email. Okay, and now we are able to use these variables, this username and user message, inside our blade template. So let's just do that. So let's first use the name. Let's say email from, and the username. And let's use a BR tag, break line, and then the div, and message. One more BR tag, oops. And here we specify the message user sent us. So user message, and let's test this out now. Hit refresh. Okay, so the name, Roberto Fischer, the email, blah blah .com, doesn't really matter, and the message is our first message Doesn't matter. Thanks. Okay, I will save this text. Okay, so let's just test this out now. As you can see, I've used the line breaks in the message. Hit send. We received our new message. We have the name, so we were able to pass in the name, and we were able to pass in the message, but there is no any break lines between the message. So let's just send this message again. Blah username, doesn't matter. Okay, but before we send this, let's just place this message inside the pre-tag. Okay, so as you can see, this is how our message looks like. Hit send. Fields are get emptied out. And it's nearly good. There must be something extra space, but as you can see, we have line breaks now, and we have the email as well. We have the username as well. Maybe we just need to pull it to the front and another user. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. As you can see, at this time it works as we expected. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope it helped you. Please leave a like and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.